Welcome back to Rugby Buzz. Today we're diving deep into the world of rugby to bring you our countdown of the top 10 greatest fly halves of all time. We've analysed these players based on several parameters, including longevity, style, skill, titles won, and their impact on the game. The fly half is often considered the playmaker of the team, the quarterback of rugby, responsible for orchestrating attacks and making critical decisions on the field. Make sure to stay until the end, where we'll highlight some honourable mentions who just missed our list. So let's dive in. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Beauden Barrett. 130 appearances for the All Blacks and over 700 points scored, Barrett grew up in the countryside of New Zealand, practicing rugby incessantly, and had 4 rugby-playing brothers to do it with. Currently, he's the highest try-scoring fly half in international history. Barrett has broken the mould of fly halves being bastions of solidarity, instead being a chief instigator of instinctive fly half play. Only in 2016 did he really cement his position in the number 10 jersey for New Zealand, having led the Hurricanes to their first Super Rugby title. Having top scored in this tournament, he was then named World Player of the Year. He also topped the scoring in the 2017 British and Irish Lions Test Series and was named World Rugby Player of the Year once again. Latterly, he has moved to fullback, where he played much of his early career and is slowly becoming one of the greats in that position too.
Mitchell's lost it. Now here's Ben Smith in space.
Beauden Barrett!
Beauden Barrett's got a heap of pace. He leads the charge.
Go Beauden!
That's on do it!
That's the World Cup!
Beauden Barrett!
At number 9 we have Nas Botta, who is celebrated as one of the most accurate kickers in rugby history. Botta played during a challenging period in South Africa's history, which limited his international opportunities. Career stats include 28 caps and 312 points between 1980 and 1992. Botta's kicking prowess was remarkable. He was equally adept with both feet, which made him a dual threat on the field. His record stood until Percy Montgomery surpassed it, but Botta's legacy as one of South Africa's greatest fly halves remains intact. His career unfortunately was cut short by political upheaval, but had he played under different circumstances, many believe he could have achieved even greater heights. His ability to remain composed under pressure made him a fan favourite and a respected figure among peers and all Springbok fans.
Grawe, kom hy uit. Dit is Nas Botta, wat weer deur die gaping is met 'n mooi loopie en dan trek hy. En weer op by plan. En hy gaan sy tweede 3 druk in hierdie wedstryd. Nas Botta.
Coming in at number 8 is Stephen Larkham, an iconic figure in Australian rugby who played a crucial role during one of the most successful eras for the Wallabies. Career stats include 102 caps and 1,202 points. Larkham's career spanned from 1996 to 2007, during which he became known for his exceptional playmaking abilities and tactical awareness. He was instrumental in Australia's victory at the 1999 Rugby World Cup, where his performance was nothing short of legendary. One particular moment that stands out is his incredible drop goal against South Africa in the semi-final of that World Cup.
Wallaby centres, Larkham with a drop kick. That's looking good, looking good. Goodness me, Stephen Larkham.
With time running out and the scores tied at 21-all, Larkham launched a kick from a near halfway, a feat he had never attempted before at senior level, securing Australia's place in the final. This moment has since become a defining highlight of his career and Australian rugby history. Larkham's combination of size, skill and intelligence on the field made him one of the most influential fly halves of his generation.
Knox, a change of direction for Larkham. 22-metre line, out of a few weak tackles, Larkham, and he's just waltzed away. Stephen Larkham to Ben Tune, who's had a quiet day. Tune pops it beautifully into midfield, trapped there by Robinson.
At number 7 is Grant Fox, who is often credited with defining the role of fly half during his career in the late 1980s. Career stats include 46 caps, 645 points, and he won the inaugural World Cup in 1987. Fox was not only known for his exceptional kicking ability, but also for his tactical intelligence that allowed him to control games effectively. He played a vital role in New Zealand's success during the 80s. What set Fox apart was his ability to read the game and make quick decisions under pressure. His kicking game could cripple opponents, allowing New Zealand to dominate possession and territory effectively.
And Grant Fox doesn't miss from that position very often.
He remains one of New Zealand's most respected fly halves and has been an influential figure in coaching since retiring from playing. In 6th place is the late Welsh legend Barry John, often referred to as the King for his extraordinary skills and contributions to rugby during his career. He's the player on our list with the fewest caps at 25, with approximately 200 points and 2 Lions tours to his name. John's partnership with Gareth Edwards formed one of rugby's most devastating halfback combinations during their time together. Despite retiring at just 27 years old, John left an indelible mark on Welsh rugby with his dynamic playmaking abilities. His performances during key matches helped Wales secure several victories during their golden era in the late 60s and early 70s. John's decision to retire early has led many fans to speculate about what further achievements he could have accomplished had he continued playing. In recognition of his impact on rugby, John was inducted into the International Rugby Hall of Fame in 1997, solidifying his status as one of Wales's greatest players. Rest in peace, Barry. Number 5 on our list is Johnny Sexton, an enduring presence in Irish rugby who has consistently delivered high-level performances throughout his career. Sexton ended his career only recently with 119 Ireland caps, scoring over 1,100 points, and an honours list which includes 2 Grand Slam series wins in Australia and New Zealand and a World Rugby Player of the Year award. His leadership on and off the pitch was crucial for both club and country. Sexton is known for his tactical kicking, playmaking abilities and clutch performances under pressure. He had ice in his veins, qualities that have earned him multiple appearances with the British and Irish Lions. His experience and skill make him one of the standout fly halves of modern rugby.
Possible. Sexton waits, here it comes. It looks good. He likes it. Knight goes up. And Ireland have stolen the game right at the death. And the players tear back into their own 22.
At number 4 is the second Welsh great on my list, Jonathan Davies, affectionately known as Jiffy. 37 caps and over 200 points for Wales, who played both Union and League. Davies stood out not just for his skill but also for overcoming adversity. Standing at just 5'8", he faced challenges against larger opponents throughout his whole career. His pace, acceleration and natural talent allowed him to shine brightly throughout his career. Davies had 2 stints with Wales due to a switch to Rugby League between 1989 and 1995, which limited his appearances but did not diminish his impact on either code. His most memorable moment came during a tour to New Zealand in 1988, where he scored an incredible try from nearly halfway. An unforgettable highlight despite Wales losing heavily on that day. Post-retirement, Davies transitioned into broadcasting and has become a legendary commentator across both Welsh and English media platforms.
The last minute, bit of injury time to go as Robert Jones feeds again. Jonathan Davies, the drop goal once more. Is it wide? The arm is raised and he's done it again.
Claiming our 3rd spot is Australian legend Michael Lynagh, who played a crucial role in Australia's rise as a rugby powerhouse throughout the late 80s and 90s, earning 72 caps for Australia with an impressive 911 points. Lynagh debuted internationally in 1984 and quickly established himself as one of Australia's premier fly halves. His ability to score points through penalties, conversions and tries made him an invaluable asset to any team he played for. He was instrumental in Australia's success at the 1991 Rugby World Cup, showcasing leadership qualities that would later see him captain Australia as well. Lynagh retired after Australia's loss to England in the quarter-finals of 1995, but he left a legacy defined by skillful playmaking and remarkable resilience on the pitch. In 2nd place is English icon Jonny Wilkinson, forever remembered for his match-winning drop goal that clinched England's victory over Australia in the 2003 Rugby World Cup final. a moment which is etched into rugby folklore. 91 caps and 1,179 points scored, with a World Cup points record holder of 277. Wilkinson's career spanned from 1998 to 2011, during which he became England's all-time leading point scorer, a record that still stands today. His relentless work ethic combined with technical proficiency made him one of rugby's all-time greats. Beyond just scoring points through kicks, Wilkinson was known for his defensive prowess and leadership qualities on the field. He inspired those around him with both skillful playmaking and tenacity under pressure. He also enjoyed success at club level before retiring from international duty after England's World Cup campaign in 2011.
Advantage here to England. Wilkinson going for the chip. There's no fullback there. Jonny Wilkinson. Oh yes! What awareness from the England fly half.
We saw a brilliant run from Simpson Daniel, and then Wilkinson, he thought about the drop, he looked up, no one there. Inch per.
And finally, taking our top spot is none other than New Zealand's legendary fly half, Dan Carter. 112 caps for New Zealand and over 1,500 points scored. Carter is widely regarded as one of rugby's greatest players across all positions due to his near faultless skill set. He can attack effectively while also breaking lines with ease or executing pinpoint kicks from hand or tee along. His international career spanned from 2003 until 2015, during which time he became New Zealand's top point scorer, a record that may never be broken given how prolific he was throughout this period. Carter led New Zealand through numerous successful campaigns, including winning 8 Tri-Nations and Rugby Championship titles and playing pivotal roles against top-tier teams like South Africa, Australia and England alike. His calm demeanour under pressure, coupled with extraordinary talent, makes Carter not just an outstanding player, but also someone who transcended the sport itself.
Kick back infield, oh great skill. Carter gets a fan going. What a try! There was absolutely nothing on there, but they are so dangerous from broken play, the All Blacks. And young Daniel Carter gets the second try of the night, 12-0.
Carter, freakish chase. There's one fin, there's another one. Cop that, you can't catch me.
And before we wrap up today's video, here are some honourable mentions worth noting. These guys just missed our list, but we can only have 10, so these guys just missed out. We have Mark Ella from Australia. Known for his flair, Ella revolutionised how fly halves approach attacking play. I just don't think we saw enough of him to put him in our top 10. Hugo Porter, the man who almost single-handedly carried Argentina through the 70s and 80s. Porter is another legend who some regard to be the best fly half of all time, but for us and our list, he never did it against top tier nations, so it's really hard to judge this one. That's why he dropped out of our top 10. Phil Bennett, the Welsh legend, also just missed out on our list. He's famous for his elusive running style. Bennett remains a Welsh icon to this day, we just couldn't fit him into our list. Andrew Mertens from New Zealand, a key player during New Zealand's dominance, known for his tactical kicking. Neil Jenkins, the first player ever to get over 1,000 test points, a very prolific kicker. Ronan O'Gara, a tactical kicking specialist and an influential figure within Irish rugby, and he's doing a stellar job at coaching now. Andre Pollard, the pivotal figure behind the recent Springbok success, he has to get a shout. Morné Steyn, another South African, a long-range kicker known for his clutch performances and dominance in that number 10 position for South Africa for a long time. Thierry Lacroix, the French legend, a key player during France's golden era. And finally, the last shout out is Finn Russell, the Maverick. He's a dynamic player who's known for his creativity and flair on the field. So there we have it, our top 10 fly halves of all time. These players have not only shaped their respective teams, but have also left an enduring legacy on the sport itself, from tactical brilliance to clutch performances under pressure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content from Rugby Buzz. Let us know your thoughts about our list in the comments below. Who do you think deserves the spot? Until next time.